Hey, we finally got it to work. I don't I don't think anybody's here, but we did get it to work anyway. I'm still new at this going live, guys. But we got a package today, and I'm gonna sit up here and bring the camera down a little bit, and we're gonna open it up with you guys. Looks like I got one person. One person came on and went right back off. So at least they came on. So whoever you were, thanks for at least stopping in for a second. We're gonna go. Let me get back here so you can see it. We're gonna go ahead and open this up, and you guys will see what it is. It's a lot. This is a lot of money to me. I sold my RC cars to buy it. And then I put a warranty on it through Amazon. So we're gonna see how that works. 3-year warranty. Anything goes wrong, they can't fix it. They'll give me another one or my money back. It's supposed to be one of the best ones on the market. This is the part that goes to the little screen, I can tell you that. I opened it up backwards because I don't want anybody seeing all my information on the front, so let's see what else we got here. We got instruction manuals. This is for the little teeny screen. This might be to hook the screen up, but the other one goes to something too. So this is a Cat 5 cable. That's all it is. Your hardware. I haven't seen anybody really do too many of these videos actually opening the box and doing it, so this right here is, let me pull it out here. This right here is actually you put on your battery. So you're probably starting to get a idea if you're after you're watching my video. You're not now, but you're gonna get an idea of what it is. This is a certification card. This is the T50. I think they're called T50s or something. You can get a wireless one, which I might later on. Looks in really nice shape. I like the way it's made. It is made out of plastic, but it does have the actual nut certs in them. So alright, I know what that other cable is for now, guys. This little thing here does take the Cat 5 cable, Cat 5, Cat 6 or whatever. That's all that is. This cable right here is a Cat 5 to a USB probably 2. That's where you hook it to your computer if you want to program this. We'll go ahead and wrap this back up. You already seen this. And then we'll have to do a video of installing it and getting it to work. Alright. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow. Here it is. There's another one of certification. It's a EP Ever charge controller. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. EP Ever charge controller. This is their all all aluminum case one. It's 40 amp, 150 volts. Let me slide back up here. So you got 40 amps at 150 volts. Thing's got some weight to it. I mean, it's no light thing, and I'm not gonna tear it apart like some of these other ones. Go in here and show you the guts and stuff. I'm not doing that. There ain't no way. Not after spending $200 and some on this thing, but there it is. Look at that. That thing is nice. It's supposed to be aluminum. Feels like steel to me. You know what? We can find out probably. All we need is a magnet. And I probably don't have a magnet. We just need something that's magnetized. We got anybody on here? No one's still watching, so maybe you guys will watch later. And I'm gonna put it on all you, put it on there for you, all you bus enthusiasts, the ones that are building these RVs and tiny houses. I don't have a magnet. Ain't that weird? Anyway, yeah. Thought it was supposed to be an aluminum, but it felt even metal's gonna dissipate. It's got a cheesy little back. This is like a tin alloy or something. It does have a UN rating or whatever, but this right here, you really, I wouldn't even pay attention to it. This is Chinese made, ain't American, but it doesn't matter because it's really, really good. Let me get my granny glasses out here. And I'm gonna see if the bolts are what they said they were, because if not, I'm gonna let them know. Let me get my I'm gonna get my phone here, guys, because it's really small. Now I'm gonna explain to you what I think is going on the way I understand it. I didn't understand all this until I really started watching videos. There's guys on here that's really, really good with this stuff, but he doesn't explain anything too much. He just goes through it real quick, and he wants you to buy his books. Well, if you're dyslexic like me, I can't read and write hardly at all. So that ain't gonna work. So I started watching a whole bunch of other videos. There was another guy that actually drew it out and read and drew pictures and wrote the numbers and everything. And now I understand it. The way I understand it, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know on down below. Which I could be. The maximum input voltage on this model is 150. Max voltage input short current. The shortage, I guess, after it goes up so high, is 50 amps. Max voltage, it's a PV. It's for your panels. Input is 520 watts at 24 volts and 1040 at 520, said that wrong. 520 at 12 volts and 1040 at 24 volts. And then you got battery normal voltage 12 and 24 volt auto. Let me go back in there, turned off. This is a good trick. You can't see that great. You can take your little camera and it brings it bigger on screen. All right, let's get back. All right, it says range of range of operation voltage 8 to 32 volts. Charging current 40 amps. Now it will not charge all the time at 40 amps, guys. Then you go over to the other side, it says normal output voltage 12 and 24. Max output current. See, it says max output current 20 amps. It says max output over protection 21 amp. So I don't understand that. Operation temperature range is 35 C. Then it's got a little squiggly and then plus 50 C. So it's in the range of 35 Celsius and 50 Celsius. I think that's what C means. Enclosure IP is 20. And it's PR. Oh, sorry about that. Then it's PROTECTIVE, whatever that is, class. And it's a class 1. And it's got some weight. Everyone that I've been looking up on YouTube that's had these or the big people are actually showing you stuff, this is a really good one. And the reason it is that right there. I don't know how to screwdriver, but them screw terminals are huge. That can take up to probably a 2-aught cable. But I'm probably going to use welding cable. I'm going to try to get like a 4 gauge welding cable. But that will probably take up to a 2. It might even take up to a 1-aught. So that is really heavy lugs right there. It ain't plastic neither. Just wish I had a magnet so we could test it. Trying to think what's. I don't, but. And I don't want to scratch or anything, but I thought it was aluminum, but I don't think it is. You know what we can do? We'll put all that stuff back together. I'm gonna still be talking to you guys. I don't know if I can split the page like that or not. There we go. Making you smaller. Now I'm gonna bring up another page. I can figure out how to do this. There we go. Now I got you guys on my left side. And I'm going to put this on my right side. On Windows 7, I don't know if Windows 10 does this. You can do that. Actually, works then. I'm going to go into my Amazon. I'm going to go to orders. Because this is really, really heavy. I thought it was made out of aluminum. Because they said about the heat transfer or whatever is really good on it. And this actually this is a EP Ever Tracer 4215N. And the way I've got this so far, let me go in here and if you want to get this just by itself, this is a MT50 remote meter. Now, let me tell you something else here, because I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Now that's a 40. I'm trying to find one with that ain't a 40 volt. I seen something. It's probably gonna show me a whole bunch of just 40 volts. We got anybody watching? No. Must mean my content ain't very good. Ha! Which probably ain't, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to find a charge controller just like what I got, but a weaker one. It's what's I'm gonna click on this page. I'm gonna go down and try to find. Alright, I got a page to do it. This is the EB Ever Tracer 4215BN. And if I ain't mistaken, yeah, the way it works, if 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 you just want to look it up real quick, you can go. You can put tracer. Looks like the 32 is for the 30. That's 30 amp, and the 12 should be for the 10 amp, and the 22 is 2215B and is for the 20 amp. So the first number tells you the amperage of it. So if it's got a 4, it's a 40 amp. And they are different sizes. I mean, if you got the 10 amp, it's probably something like this, the way it was looking. A lot smaller. So I was right on that. Let me get rid of that and bring you guys back up to full. So that is what we got in the mail today. It took a couple days to get here. I could have had it quicker, but and I paid. Now I got out of there. Let me go. I'm gonna go back in here. Go to my orders. I gave this without tax or anything. I gave 212.98, and I saved up a lot of meter points. I mean, over half of it was paid for meter points, so half of it was free. But you can get different models of this a little cheaper, different things. And then you can get this model, exact model with all the stuff that I've got for like $260. Shop around, guys. If you see something, even if I had all them meter points that help, but say I didn't, and I was buying it outright, shop around. You might find it somewhere cheaper, and make sure they have a warranty or something with it. Like right here, I got this from Y-Solar and Solar Epic. Solar Epic, I'm looking at it right now on the screen. It's got this exact model that I got. Everything that I got, all works, same everything, and it's $214.99, so it's like $3 more, but it even goes higher. And then you can go, if you wanted just to get this separate, like I found this on, Solar Epic has this right now, this model, by itself, no gadgets. It'll come with, no, it don't even come with the heat sinks or nothing. It don't come with anything. Probably the hardware. That's it. But they got this right now for 150. It's for the 40 amp 150 volt 179. And then they got, you can go down, they got a 20 for 150. Now the 20 amp for 150 has all the connections. The 130 has everything. But if you wanted to buy this separate by itself, it's like 180 roughly on the internet. So, and now let's go discuss. Let's see how we can get this back together. Now we'll do some discussing what I think is going on. I do not know. I'm not a brainiac at this. Make sure I get all my little pieces. Well, anyway, what I believe, when it says, you can correct me on the bottom of the screen. I got to figure out how they had this in here now. It goes on the bottom, I think. But anyway, what I believe is, when you get your 150 volts, the way I'm understanding it now, you can have up to 150 volts of solar input that's parallel or linked together, series. And parallel, what parallel means, if you're putting a 12 volt to a 12 volt, and you're putting a negative to a negative and a positive to a positive, that's parallel. It's two lines of your power, and your red and your black are going parallel to each other. Then when you're going to a series is when you're hooking, which I knew this stuff. Your series is when you're hooking your black wire to your red wire. And if it's 12 volts, you're doing that, you're making 24 volts, and so on and so on. 24, 36 to 48. Now, if you're doing it that way, if I got a 100 watt panel, the way I'm understanding this, it doesn't matter if I'm doing parallel or series. 100 watt and 100 watt is 200 watts. Doesn't matter if it's 24 volt or whatever. The way I'm understanding, I don't know if that's right. So, what I'm understanding on this unit, I can put 5 solar panels. I could put them in series if I wanted to at 12 volts, and that wouldn't be 100. That wouldn't be close to 150 volt. Or you could actually, I could take, if I don't know if it's right, but I could take and put two parallel together, make a 24 volt system, and it would still charge it. I don't know if it's right. Still charge it at 12 volts in here. But what I'm gonna do on mine for now is I'm gonna probably get some more solar panels, and I will. Uh, I'm gonna parallel. I'll parallel them together and make a 12 volt. So the end of my actual panels will still be 12 volts, but it'll be 500 watts at 12 volts. So the wattage, this holds up to 512, so I'm under that, and the voltage is 12 volts at a maximum of 24 volts. So I'm still under my still under my the now I forgot it was the what 150 volts. I'm still under on my 150 volts. I can go up to 150 volts as long as I stay under 150 volts and stay under 512 watts. That'll work fine. I don't want to go over. They say you can, but I'm not. Or what you can do for a 24 volt system, which we're going to do later on, this EP Ever only does 12 and 24 volts. I don't need anything else. So later on, when I go 24 volts, I can actually have 10 solar panels at over 1,000 watts, 1,040 or 1,080 or whatever it was. So I'll still be under that, and it's still the voltage is still, I believe. Let me go back in here. I keep on getting out of this. I think the voltage, the way I'm understanding this, still the volt, still the voltage is 100, 150 still volts coming in, even even for the 24 volt, the way it looks. But this thing's gonna work out great, and we'll go from there. So if you would please watch a couple of my videos, subscribe, with some comments. I've been getting more comments. I turned my comments back on because the YouTube turned on off. Now, if YouTube actually goes through my comments, looks at them first, man, I'm getting old, ain't I? But anyway, uh, YouTube actually goes through the comments, and if you put something on there, they don't. And then I'll try to do some more of these live chats, and so we'll see if we can actually get someone to live chat. We didn't get anybody this time. Uh, That's what I said. Please subscribe, watch a couple videos. It's going to help my channel. Uh, I'm not going to be huge like some of these channels out there, but we are working on it. And I'm getting things for the bus. Now, this is through my money and my savings. Right now, YouTube is not, I haven't got enough to get any money out of YouTube for the bus, but later on we will. And that'd be thanks to you guys. And thanks to you guys right now for getting me monetized. And I got a super chat and a super stickers or something. so far. So I think I got all my where I can go live chats and all that stuff. So I did finally get all that. So that really helps out a lot. And a lot of this is thanks to NTL Blogs. He's out of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I watch a lot of his videos and stuff like that. And I'm trying to, I'll never be, he's got over 10,000 viewers. He's way up there. I'll be happy if I can get up to like a 5,000 or whatever subscribers. I'm at a little over 1,000 right now. But anyway, please watch a couple videos. Thanks for if you watch this, please subscribe and bye till later.